There the Sita stays in Lanka, awaiting the arrival of Ram. On the other hand, Sri Ramchandraji, when the devotee has left from him, the more intensively she is weeping for Ram. Here also you find an equal echo of Rama, the supreme reality, expressing himself in sentimental emotionalism, almost to a point of foolishness. And that must be expressed like that. Of course, Valmiki want to communicate that when you cry to him, he responds. It is not an unknown fact. Now, how will Rama go alone? He is there in the jungle. The only army that he can have is the monkeys. So much of criticism about it you can find in the Western literature that monkeys cannot be a monkey. It has to be a monkey. Human mind and our thoughts is the only ally for the Lord, the spiritual self, for you and I to reach that state. There is no other way. Monkey and the human mind or thoughts have got the same qualities. Chanchalatva and astiratva. A monkey is always chanchal, ever restless, and can never sit at one and the same branch for long. Astiratva. Human thoughts also cannot ever remain in the same topic, and it is always chanchala, restless. These monkeys can never be the ally of Rama so long as they are ruled by Bali. And Bali's character in Ramayana is the incorrigible lust. So long as lust is ruling your personality, your mind is not available for contemplation or Rama's work. So Bali is to be destroyed. And see that? Who comes on the throne? Sugriva. Griva means reins of the horse. Sugriva, total self-control. The Sugriva, when he comes to the throne, the monkeys are available for Rama's work, and together they build the bridge of contemplation, reaches the realm of pure materialism, destroys the extrovertedness, the great Ravana, takes Sita to himself. But when Sita, the individualized ego, to whom Atman, the self, got wedded, when they come face to face, the ego disappears. Just as the dreamer cannot, I the dreamer cannot exist when I wake up, and see I the waker. What, ladies and gentlemen? Sita is thus disappeared. It is a Kapila Muni who reminds Rama that, Rama, you cannot go back to Ayodhya and rule over the Ayodhya. Bring about Ramarajya without a queen. Thus, the great Muni makes a magic or a delusory Sita. The real Sita gone, a delusory Sita, with whom Rama returns back to Ayodhya for a short time to live in the world. All men of realization, having realized the truth, they always come back to the world for a short time to serve as prophets, saints, and sages. And you cannot work in the world outside without an ego. But it is not a true ego, it is only an illusory ego. When you thus work, Lavakusha, 2 children will form, 1 or 2 books will come, a Bible or a Quran, a Gita or an Upanishad. It will necessarily emerge out from him as he serves in the world, public will immediately stop. This fellow has built it up, it's all for himself, etc. Okay, there he goes. There's no compulsion on him to give it up because it is only a delusory one. It's not a real one. He gives it up, and there ends the great masters. Thus Ramayan from Ayodhya to Lanka is the process of an individual divine, you and I, coming into this present state of misconception that I am a limited, individualized ego. And the return of Rama back again to Ayodhya is the man's pilgrimage fulfilled in realizing the self. Thereafter, for a short time, they live in the world serving mankind. And thereafterwards, the story is. Thus there is a spiritual background to the entire story of Ramayana. That is the reason why there's so much popularity for Ramayana. The average man is happy with the story. To the mediocre man, the idealism that Rama stands as an ideal person is a great education. But even the men of realization enjoy Ramayana because he sees in and through the story the entire Vedic wisdom echoing and re-echoing as a melody divine.